because that wand do a lot of damage with meteor. Finally a stream I can catch. Shit's been busy lately. Yeah, I believe that. Definitely. Not for me. It's actually been pretty relaxing. Especially now that I have a whole bunch of series that I finished, so I don't even have to worry about like doing stuff like Cuphead now. Just like, anyway, what is this now? Oh, extremely dense rock. I assume there's gotta be a way that I can get in here that isn't just extremely dense rock, because I don't really have the ability to travel through that. It's not really a possibility. Ah, there we go. Yeah, despite everything else with this run, it's like extremely dense rock is still, and like brickwork and everything, I can't get through. So, hey, just cut that out. So that's kind of important. The episode of Ghana was pretty surprising. Was it, though? Come on, think about it. I said that I would do it. And I am going to eventually end up beating that game eventually. I don't know. Have you played Hades since 1.0? Yeah, a little bit. I don't know. I just kind of like, Still kind of got my fill on Hades. I don't know. Is there like an alternate exit or an entrance into hell, I suppose, would be the real thing? Because hell is completely surrounded by an extremely dense rock. Oh, come on. That sucks. Well, I guess we're not going to do hell then. I guess what I'm going to have to do is go finish the run and go do something else then. Oh, well, that's too bad. I just have no ability to go through extremely dense rock. So, yeah. Is it pronounced Goner? Yes? I don't know. I assume so, but I guess I can't really say with absolute certainty now. Could try going up the tower. Yeah, but I don't have any ability to get through brickwork is the problem. Otherwise, I would. Because this is certainly a run that could go to the tower. Alright. Meteorite slowly crumbles brickwork above it. I guess we're going to have to do that. Let's go to the tower, everybody. See if there's anything new with that either. I guess technically I do have nukes, but, yay. Meteor is, an interesting spell, by the way. Dense rock, no problem. Extremely dense rock, though, oh man, can't deal with that sort of stuff. Actually, I might just be able to go through here, if anything. If it lets me. Of course, it does have, like, the very obvious issues of being super bad when it comes to mana on this particular wand. Which is too bad, really. Oh, yeah, no, I'm back up here. Hey, dude. What, that wasn't enough? Yeah, anyway. Alright, well, let's go, check that out, then. Ah, man. Hey, Doc, have you ever thought about tattoo design? I can't. I could not possibly do that. I said before, and I still hold to that statement, that it's like, I can't give somebody a tattoo like that. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I think that, like, the last time I went to the tower, it was with, like, a super overpowered run, so one that does not, you know, have quite the same level of stuff going on with it is going to be interesting. There we go. Should probably actually pick up the money, too. There are things that I could possibly afford. I'm not entirely sure. Hey. Get out of here. We got freeze bolt on the magic missiles too, just so that if anything can survive it, it's going to be immediately frozen. I also see that going on up there, so don't even try to fool me. I don't know about, like, I don't know about that. Hey, hey. Hey, everybody cut it out with a whole, like, bunch of stuff happening here. I don't like that. Additionally, there we go. And get that face on the wall before it decides to shoot me with something that I do not want it to be shot with. Okay, fine then. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What are we even going here? I think typing in caps is the best way to be a... I'm actually planning on a rat tat, so shut up, you're ruining it. Rat tat? Oh boy. Okay. At least I'm able to take out things like pretty effectively for right now. It's just, you know. Guys like this also show up. And then they try and shoot me with gold. What's up with that? How cruel. Anyway. Good. Yeah. I'm the fat, ugly persona. I'm the fat, ugly persona. That's my entire thing. I'm the big fat ugly guy that has sex with all the sexy ladies. And you're all like, I guess this is hot? And I'm like, it's really not, but I do appreciate having the sex. Anyway, what else is going on here? Now then. Do know that to get to the... Come on, I can't just miss everything here. Good. I do know that to get to the tower, I do need to go all the way over to the left side of the temple, if I'm not wrong. But I also know that there's, like, lava and everything, but I should be well prepared to deal with that. I'm the ugly bastard in the NTR hentai. Well, yeah, I mean, that was... I guess, you know, we're going to put it all on the table. Okay. It's me. I'm the one that has sex with the petite elf girls. Hi. Ah, time to have sex. Oh no. You. Hey, come on. Oh, right. I forgot. That guy's entire thing is swapping places with you when you hit him. Can't really use, like, big explosions against the dude because of that. Didn't actually take all that much damage, though, so I guess that's okay. What get out of here. Right, now I'm taking a ton of damage. Because the thing's flying towards me super fast. Oh, boy. Oh, it's a damned and, ascended Noita over there. Cool stuff. Extremely frightening things. Oh, well, I should be able to deal with this just fine. Yep, just fine. Also do want to... Well, first off, let's get rid of that. Wait, that didn't actually kill... I did not actually kill the thing. What the hell? Is that not good enough? Weird. Come on now. Maybe that was a different one. I don't know. And also, the annoying thing is now I'm down a lot on health and probably about to die here. Maybe I should just end this run. It's one of those things where you guys have it's always very annoying to actually try and get some of this stuff to work with you sometimes. Oh, well. Gotta die in the way the game intended. Yeah, well, what it should do... Thing is, I shouldn't need to die at all. What I should do is be able to, you know, climb back up the tower with no problem, but Or, I mean, climb into hell, no problem, but I guess that's too much for the game. Anyway, just get out of here. I have so many good things, and yet it's just, you know... Oh, that's the levitation stuff. And yet it's not good enough for the game, unfortunately. Yeah. Give me my stupid reward. Bomb these things. Anyway. There we go. Death by Midas is what that says? Huh. Yeah. I've already seen this before. Fortunately, got a dip now. It was a wrong crystal. I mean, what does it matter if I get the win, though? The win, like, doesn't make any difference, is the thing. Anything new of interest? I guess, like, the gold is forever thing. I never actually got Summon Tentacle used? Or Meteor. I've had Meteor used against me, so that's interesting that, yeah. Ah, well. Bye, Rex. You better stream until, like, 9. What? Where the fuck are the channel points? I don't know. Where are the channel points? Did they get rid of channel points? Because I didn't get rid of channel points. Let me take a look here. Still doing channel point stuff? How do I see? Is that here? All right, channel points. Enable channel points. Channel points are enabled. Okay. Yeah. No, it's still, like, they're still there. I don't know. Anyway, Brine Potion, it's the most boring stuff. Twitch heard the feet talk from the other day? Yeah, I guess. They're all like, Jeff Bezos is the only one that's able to talk about feet. You're going to Twitch jail. And by that, I mean, I guess they're taking away channel points? Sure. I suppose that's something. Yeah, I mean, they're still called Miku Bucks, but it's just like, yeah, I noticed they're not appearing for me either. Because usually I have it, like, on the bottom of the chat as well. I just have infinite of them. Oh, my God, get off me. These stupid plans. I don't know. Yeah, because I had the same issue there for a second. So... You're not alone. Strange. Yeah, anyway. You can infinitely force games upon yourself? I mean, I could already do that. That's always been within my power, in fact. Alright, well, anyway. Good old Noita. I've been having a lot of fun with this game lately. And a lot of pretty good runs when dynamite boxes are not being thrown on my head. But it's still quite difficult. At least I got stuff like, you know, wins happening more regularly and without having a whole suite of extremely overpowered, a whole suite of extremely overpowered, like, perks, which is kind of how I've been doing it before. Managed to get through that last run without even having explosion immunity, which feels like a rarity. Yeah, that'll work. Good. Scary, but good. Is that? Yeah. I suppose I do actually want this because it does give you fire immunity when you are holding it. It's just, you know. It does also... Oh, thank you, Van Crotus. Are you in YouTube mode? No. I feel like the abundant added perks dilute the pool too much. Nah. I mean, I just think they gave you the ability to re-roll them. I think it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Thank you for the... I don't even know what these things are supposed to be. Hey, I broke one. What do you do, Broken Wand? No, it's the bouncy bolt things. No, I think it's actually magic arrows, which are better than the bouncy bolts. Still not, like, good, though. Gonna have to do more than that to impress me. Ah, the way you're talking started to sound very professional. In what way? When do I ever not sound professional? I'm an incredibly professional person. Like, I'm the most professional. Oh God. I got stuck in the rock somehow. What even happened? Anyway, I mean, it's like I'm limiting myself to this much support, but is it because of Noita? I like this game. I'm actually like starting to get halfway decent at it. I think I'm gonna have to go back and do another like a couple episodes of that one series. I was kind of planning to end it because, you know, I gotta win, but still. As that's how I tend to do stuff. But at the same time, it's like I do probably... I'm sure there are people that are interested in continuing to watch it. Even though I tell them they're wrong. And that series should be over when I finish them. It had YouTube feel mode, like you were monologuing to the audience instead of talking directly to chat. I can do both. In fact, I'll do both right now. Hey guys, I know that we're talking about a little bit of, you know, Noita here, but I do think that it's important to get like a huge bunch of different series on the channel at any one point in time. Because I want to have like some varied content instead of just doing, you know, Dead Cells 2 days a week and then ending up doing just a lot of kind of random things when they occasionally come up. I'm getting Final Fantasy VI out a lot more, but nobody really wants to watch that as much as I am. Actually really starting to enjoy the game a lot more. World of Ruin is pretty fun. That's when the game starts really opening up and changing up for, you know, it's interesting storylines happening there rather than just kind of all following the same thing at once. But anyway, I digress. Noita, as of right now, I've mostly been focusing on kind of just like getting some decent runs here. Maybe not even trying to get too far into the game. Just focusing largely on seeing if I can, you know, get into the third area and get used to fighting off some of the more powerful Hisi and their magic machines, which have been a lot of fun so far. You know how that goes sometimes. Especially now that they've added a whole bunch of new ones that are all very difficult to deal with. I mean, the thing is, machinery in Noita has been the biggest sticking point of a lot of the runs that I've been doing, and I want to say that anybody that's played Noita probably has a lot of the same issues. Because, hey, machines are the things that are real tanky, literally and figuratively, so it's no real surprise that you have issues fighting the things. But at the same time, I still haven't seen a full episode of your Final Fantasy VI series. Odd enough, I'm interested in the David Cage experience. Yeah, I mean, David Cage is going to be... that's going to be a thing, but I still actually need to do it. I've been focused... When it comes to the secondary sort of series, you know, the ones that aren't particularly popular, I've mostly been looking at Final Fantasy VI and, of course, Persona as of late. I suppose I should probably do a little bit more with the... almost got me. I suppose I should probably be doing a little bit more with the whole... Omicron, but also Omicron is not that good of a game, and I'm at the good part of the game, so... Yeah. I guess it does get a lot more linear and easy to figure out as you get farther in it, but that's not, I mean, you know, it's, at what cost? I suppose is the best way to put it. I don't know what even to say. Well, anyway, what were we even talking about? How are you such a personality? I don't know. I don't think I'm all that good at it. I gotta do better at some of this stuff, really. That's kind of the... oh, come on. Kobe. Heyo. Anyway, stupid. Oh, no, that was like Berserkium, dude. I don't want, like, fire or gunpowder. I want Berserkium, my dog. In fact, I'm gonna throw these at you right now. Right, you're immune to fire because of the whole, alchemical garb, aren't you? Not immune to acid, though, which was maybe your undoing. I'm gonna drink a bunch of this. Anyway, my roguish charms. That's why I play so many roguelikes. You understand? It's too obvious when you say it like that. Oh, can you cast this? Terrible. Like, that could have been useful for maybe, I don't know, going and getting, like, the nuke orb or something, but, Grab that. Oh, Circle of Displacement. Protect me from myself. Not bad, but also not really what I'm looking for. Yeah, that ain't gonna do too much now, is it? This is all like set up for a good run, but I need more than this to actually make it a good run. I guess we're going Poverty Wand. Why not? It's not too much good happening. It's weird because there's like a promise of good stuff happening later. What is this? Teleportitis dodge? Teleport a short distance away when an enemy's projectile is near. That sounds like the worst thing that I could have picked up. Oh no! Oh, thank you, Van Crotus, again. Hope you enjoy this nightmarish run that I have just made for myself. My God. Oh, yeah, that's not great. No, none of this is good. Oh, God, I don't even know what to... What do you even want to improve on? Your style is pretty distinct and as it is already. I want to get, like, more... Okay, so... Well, if you want to get into, like, the specifics of commentary and everything that I'm thinking of, one of the most boring things that I think you can do with commentary is just play-by-play. You know, basically saying exactly what you're doing at all points in time, which is why one of the things that I always try to do in a lot of the commentary that I do for series is come up with something different. Like, hey, I want to talk about... oh, God. This is going to be terrible. I mean, I guess it is good for dodging. Yeah, like one of the things that I always try to do is come up with like some sort of secondary thing to talk about. Like, hey, Final Fantasy VI, the latest episode that I did, for example, there was this whole talk about, I do think that there might be some cut content from this part because it doesn't really feel super fleshed out. Or, you know, even talking about Final Fantasy VI a little bit more. Kind of going into the specifics of why I think the game has been like super well paced, even if I'm not extremely invested in the story. Is something that there's like a value add there beyond just like, hey, this is the thing that's happening on screen. And I feel like I've been sort of fallen into that whole deal. It's the same sort of thing why I don't like to just read out text a lot that occurs on screen. Because literally anybody can do that. Not even just like literally anybody can do that. Most people do that when you're playing the series. They're going to read along with you. It's like, what? You're not really adding anything just by doing that alone. Final Fantasy VI has a great story. I mean, yeah, I do think that it has like a lot of really good twists, but like moment to moment, it's just kind of like, yeah, this is a obviously stuff like the World of Ruin and, you know, really trying to flesh out some characters, especially in the World of Ruin, you know, giving like the backstory and everything. It's good, but it's also like, you know, it's just kind of fantasy. Maybe that also comes from the fact that I already know what the story is, too. That I do think that I might be like, oh, yeah, I remember this. Yes, I remember this part. That sort of thing. It's hard to say. There's a lot of good stuff. I do think that it is kind of limited by the fact that you don't get... They can only put so much dialogue with the fact that it is a Super Nintendo game, and they... can't put a ton of stuff in there. Well, anyway, it's getting into something else. Inflections have inflections give it a unique voice acting stuff. Yeah, but it's also like it is just you're literally just reading the text on screen. I think there's only so much you can do with that. Oh boy. Oh boy. I mean, I guess if people want to... Look, here's the thing. If people are super into listening to people read out text on screen, it's like, oh boy, I can... it's going to be way easier to do a lot of series, let me tell you. What, commentary? I don't need to do commentary. I can just read all of the text on screen. I don't even have to think. Just read. No thinking, just reading. Okay. Oh, yeah, no, we were talking about the channel points thing earlier. I don't know what the deal is. They were, like, missing. Yeah, read all of NetHack. Anyway, just something that's been going on with Twitch. I enjoyed the reading in Pathologic. I mean, I did, yeah. That was explicitly because it's like, I think that people would probably have a hard time keeping up with the game if I wasn't reading it out loud because they were bored. And basically, I think that people also did that anyway. Get bored at the game. Now then, yeah. What do you got? Bubble Spark with Trigger. Nope, none of this is good. I mean, obviously what it does is it splits off into a bunch of stuff when it gets hit. It is to how you would expect it to work, but that's not really what I'm looking for. Well, anyway, yeah, what I'm trying to say is I want to get, like, different stuff going on in commentary, not just kind of basic reactions to what's happening. I think that's what puts a real value add on the stuff that I'm trying to do. Because otherwise, it's like, you can just go watch anybody to give you some snarky commentary on what's currently happening on screen. Yeah, that'll work. Doesn't even use too much mana. Yeah, okay, that's good. There is also, like, you know, obviously good... Come on now. There's also obviously stuff like, you know, having good skills when playing the game, knowing what you're talking about and everything. But, I mean, that's not really going to do too much in a turn-based RPG now, is it? That means nothing. It's a turn-based RPG, for God's... Oh, man. I guess it's actually not as bad as I was thinking that it was going to be, but it's still super disconcerting where I get thrown around like this. Good. Good. Yeah, okay. Oh, shit. What? Okay, anyway. Why are you saying to NetHack? Oh, NetHack 2? Read it backwards, you unlock NetHack 2. Gotta go get to Cogmind eventually, which I've been told is supposed to be similar to that. I don't know, man. Good. Good. Good, good, good. Everything is good here. That said, I've taken a lot of damage. I should probably dip on out of here. 500 is not a whole lot of gold for this point in the game, but I still need, like, to not die. That's basically what I'm saying. But you can see that's like the play-by-play stuff. That is what Northern Lion calls what are we doing, where are we going? Which is good for, you know, the basic talking about stuff, but I think you can do better than that. Yeah, I don't know. Any idea when you'll be playing Ovivo? Probably a while. Still got a lot of stuff going on here after all. Yeah, nah, nothing of interest. And nothing of interest. All these things are uninteresting. Yeah, what do you got? 53, 10. I'm going to take this one. I think that of the things that I am going to be using right now, this is going to be the best. I got another confession to make. This is the best. Also give me lit up projectiles because I don't know, whatever. Doesn't matter. These things look impressive, but the damage on them is so low that it does not matter at all. Anyway, everything else is garbage, so I guess, oh boy, that mana cost is pretty harsh, though. That said, it's like the mana regen is not terrible. I don't know. Give me more health. I guess that's what we're doing for right now. We'll keep double spell, but let's take a look. Anything I can do to reduce Castaway down? Yeah, Castaway should be nothing. And what I want is something that will lower recharge time. So nice Castaway, anything that Castaway down, increase spread. Nah, come on. That's Castaway up. Yeah, but with the mana cost, it's like that's not going to be. Yeah, it's like it's pretty good, but it's like just missing a little bit. Oh, well. Anyway, what are we doing here? Speaking of games, how about the games checklist? You know, the thing that people were asking about for a month. How about that games checklist? I've been doing stuff on it. Tower Climb was a new one. Omicron is one. Final Fantasy VI is one. Cuphead was one that was put on there a little bit after the fact, but it still counts. All of this stuff is there and ready to go. I should maybe just use this. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not going to get the consistent stuff. But I suppose that's okay. Yeah, you can really fire that thing off. Okay, I guess that's what we're doing. It's not doing great as far as digging goes. Oh, well. Well, here. No, it's already fine for stuff like that. I guess I'll throw the second one in here for no reason. I guess if I'm even worried about mana, I should probably not put that in there. And, yeah. Yeah, it's basically everything we're looking at. Okay, well, it's about as good as it's going to get. The minute you could spell wrap your wand too, if you find increased mana, it could have super machine. Wait a minute, you could spell wrap your wand too. If you could find increased mana, it could have super machine gun. I guess. I don't know. That'd be nice, but what do we got? Acid ball, good for digging. All right. Oh, you know what? Just get out of here, you. Hey, acid goes through pretty much anything after all. It's the great thing about acid. Anyway. Well, you know what? I was actually happy to have teleportitis there. I'll say that. Still seems kind of unwieldy. I do think that it's like, you know, teleportitis in the past has thrown me into lava. So, I don't know, man. Whatever. You know what? I guess it's good. Fine. You know, what was it doing? I want to bump a suggestion. I don't know how many people are using it. What suggestion do you want to bump? Post the game list so you can find... How would I post the game list? I don't have it. There's no, like, good way to do that. There we go. And there we go. I mean, I could post it on Twitter, but then it needs to be updated pretty regularly. Yeah, where is everything coming from? I don't have any bombs or anything, do I? I guess I got the acid. The acid should work out just fine as far as... Yeah, that did okay. All right, anyway, what else we got in here for wands? I don't like that. I guess I'm going to take it. Look, worst comes to worst, I can use it, but I don't like even carrying around this wand at all, even a little bit. Okay. Just asking for trouble. Ah, well. Man, is this spooky game month or has it just evolved into this? I quit spooky game months. That was a dumb thing anyway. It's like, so yeah, I'm not even worried too much about that one anymore. Okay, cool. Come on. You even play the spookiest game of them all? Yeah, the other thing was that it's like we kind of ran out of spooky games. There aren't any more spooky games. I played them all. Prove me wrong. Yeah, I can get back up on top there and just melt my way through with the acid. That'll work out fine. Where are all these gold things coming from? I don't believe in spooky. Fair enough. Yeah, the shuffle's not great, but it's otherwise working out okay. Now then. What? Go. There we go. Return's not all that great. Wait, how's the wand, though, look? Also not all that great. Oh, well. It was worth a shot, though. It's always worth a shot. As I'm sure you're well aware. Okay, good. Those bombs do a lot of damage. Stop. By the way, stop doing that. It says he ran out when he didn't have any spooky games in the first place. Oh, yeah? What do you think a spooky game? Got any good suggestions? Well, what do we got here? Oh, boy, firebomb. But yeah, the prestige is that no games are spooky. The real terror is real life. Think about it. Return can be used to bring many wands into the Holy Mountain, I guess. That is true. I never really thought about using it like that. That would probably be a very good usage of it. But it's also like, man, that's a lot of work for right now. I see you're here. Have acid ball then. Didn't do as much damage as I was hoping it would. Yeah, this seems to be a lot more effective. Anything else then? I mean, I can try lightning it, but that seems like a bad idea. Yeah, and also doesn't do that much. It doesn't do as much damage as I was hoping it would. Truth or dare? What, like just... Okay, fine. I pick dare. Now what? I feel like Doc is the kind of person who puts Spooky's House of Jump Scares on the Spooky game list. I did! That was like the 4th episode that I did of the series. Come on, y'all ain't even paying attention. Come on. Eat some of this worm blood. For no reason. I don't even need to, really. I'd like to go after that worm, but I also don't really want to die trying to go after a worm. That would be an embarrassing thing to put on a tombstone. Went after a worm and died. Okay, come on now. Yes, end the stream now. Okay.